how well did Tallent Roofing of Chattanooga work with your schedule?
Oh, they worked with my schedule in a timely fashion and probably a little bit quicker than I thought. I called TJ and said, hey, I'm having a problem with my chimney, and I think it's probably the flashing either is done incorrectly or something's come loose. So he came out and looked at it, and he said, yeah, you have an issue where the flashing's loose at the top. And he said normally when he installs the flashing, he likes to cut into the brick, fold it over, crimp it in, and seal it. That way it's not causing, if the roofing cement or some type of caulking or whatever they use sealant, if you put it flush against the chimney, eventually that's going to wear and crack. So he likes to embed it into the brick, and which at the time I was like, sounds good to me. And where if you're just using your standard roofing, they usually just tear it out and go back with the way it was, and maybe not look at doing it properly sometimes to prevent future issues, because their chances are not going to be around. And luckily my roof, it started failing within 2 years of after it was done, because the seal and the sealant started to crack due to, just normal wear and tear. And he came out, and within 2 days he had his guy up there properly repairing the situation. And that was one thing I really appreciated. It wasn't one of those things where a lot of people, they say, oh, I'll show up next week, and they call them and they never show up. And then the next week you do, oh, I'll be there, and they never show up. Tallent Roofing, what they said, they did, and that's one thing I appreciate. And I've seen that with a lot of folks, from storm disasters to people. A lot of times you're dealing with elderly people. They have no clue who to call. They're not able to take care of certain situations themselves. So not only is TJ willing to help, he's one you can pick up the phone and call and say, hey, I have this situation. Can you get out and see about tarping or see if it's something? And many times, he doesn't get the job, and a lot of times he doesn't even charge for doing that initial service, which there aren't many people in the industry that will do that. And that's goes a long ways, not only with me, but with the folks that he's out there helping.